Hi Crystal Balls, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. If this is your first time here, welcome. Please think about sticking around, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. For everybody else, thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I appreciate every single one of you, especially my Patreons, and everybody who's been checking on me, supporting me. I really appreciate you guys. So, I've never done this before. I'm bringing you in on a reading that's already started. So, I am working on something right now, and to distract myself, I decided to do a reading on Tupac Shakur about this new person who has come up, and I can't remember his name, and I'm not taking the time to research it because I want this to be an authentic reading and not sit there and find the guy's name or anything like that. But I'm bringing you in halfway through a reading, so I'm going and show you the cards that I already have in the Haunted House deck and tell you exactly what I've been reading, which is why I'm bringing you in. So the first card I get is Mourning of the Mother. So I feel like this is mourning, this is grief, this is sorrow, this is definitely from the mother figure, but it also could be from Mother Earth. I feel like there were several people involved in his death, before and after. I feel like there were at least 8 people, if not more, and this has kind of solidified that for me. I feel like there was somebody watching him for a very long time. Getting to know his movements, getting to know what he was doing, what car he would be in. Probably somebody on the inside knew his movements, but I'm telling you, there was a lot of people involved in this. This wasn't just one person, it just wasn't one car full of people. It was several people. And then just looking at the whole thing, I mean, I feel like there was a lot of darkness that surrounded this, clearly. I feel like he was stabbed in the back by people that he knew. I do think this is something that is a bigger cult-related situation, when cult can be used in a very loose term, but cult could definitely be East Side versus West Side type situation that was going on very much during this time. I mean, it's still going on today, but, you know, not like it was in the 90s. This is the card that really got me, that he died in the hospital. Now, of course, you're going to say, Lisa, the guy died in the hospital. But no, he died in the hospital. He didn't die when he was shot. He didn't die on that scene. He died in the hospital. Now, let me clarify what I'm saying. So, he was shot multiple times. Again, I don't remember how many times because I didn't research this ahead of time. I just wanted a pre-reading. And he didn't die on scene. He was taken to the hospital. In fact, he was being updated as being well, like getting ready to go home. I don't know if you guys remember that, if anybody's my age that kind of remembers when Tupac was shot and killed, and remember that there was many newscasts coming out that saying he was doing fine and he would be able to go home, he was going to make a full recovery, and then all of a sudden the guy dies. I think someone killed him in the hospital. I think the person that they have arrested right now is not the person that killed him in the hospital. I think he's one of the people that pulled the trigger. But do I think he killed him in the hospital? No. I think it's somebody else. I do think there's something to do with lovers in this whole situation. So, not necessarily. Well, it was somebody else's girlfriend that was involved. Not Tupac's girlfriend, somebody else's girlfriend that was involved in this. So somebody in this this 18 here, and somebody who, maybe this is the person that slipped him the drugs, maybe this is the person who, you know, stopped his breath, that was a nurse that killed him, like made sure he was done, but she was a girlfriend of one of these people. That's speculation here. I don't know if that's it, but that's something that I keep thinking is going on. I mean, this is a dark, dark situation. Um, so, oh, this is reversed. So we're gonna reverse it back up. Um, he knew he was dying. He couldn't do anything about it. Like, I feel like he felt like he was underwater and he couldn't breathe and he couldn't do anything to fight. Like he was paralyzed, like he was a rag doll. Like he just couldn't do anything. He had things being done to him like a voodoo doll. He definitely had a spiritual side in that moment, or he prayed to everything. Um, he did not go to the happy place. Um, he's in purgatory, or whatever he would call purgatory. I don't think he's in heaven or hell. I think he's in an in-between place. I think he's being kept there by some people who know exactly what they're doing. The people who took his life, I think, are keeping him in this state of being here. The state of being unable to do anything, unable to see anything. I mean, basically, I'm able to hear and see everything, but I'm not able to do anything. I know that sounds so weird, but I feel like he's stuck. It's a game to somebody. Yes, somebody has him completely stuck. Somebody has him completely stuck in some sort of uncivilized situation that is... why did I use uncivilized? I don't know. Uncivilized situation. Odd. He's some type of situation where he's in a purgatory state. And there are people who are controlling his soul. And he's not with his mother. He's not alive any longer. You know, take that as however you want to say it. He's not alive anymore. He was alive, but he's not alive anymore. Now, he could have been in a comatose state for a while. But I don't want to speculate on that much more. Just because this is a quick reading and I didn't want to get way into this. But looking at what I feel here, again, he didn't die in the hospital. He died, or he didn't die on scene. He died in the hospital. And he died in the hospital, and now even if that meant that he was comatose, he died. You know, he was dead in that moment. His soul was stuck. Maybe he's still in a coma now. Maybe he still really is in a coma now. I don't think he's alive. I think he could be stuck in he's like stuck in purgatory. He's stuck in some sort of alternative state, which it could be, for all I know, it could be a coma. I don't know why somebody would be keeping him alive this long. But it's to do with upside down magic. So not anything that, you know, most people deal with or, you know, do. It's upside down magic, which is not good stuff. So just to put an ending to this, we'll draw one more card. Freedom awaits, but he feels like he's being drowned. So take this reading as you will. Take it with a grain of salt if you like. It's all for entertainment purposes only anyway. But I really just feel like the hospital was the part where whatever happened to end his life happened. And if he's still alive right now, he's in a comatose state. He's not, you know, physically going around like you or I. He is in a comatose state, and there still is hope for him and hope for his soul. But he's not in a good place right now. So I hope you enjoyed this quick reading about Tupac Shakur and kind of the thoughts that I have, and do I think the person that they have right now has something to do with his death? Yes. I think a whole carload of people did, but I think there were a lot of people who had something to do with his death, and I feel like we'll never find all of them. I think this guy is kind of the scapegoat, and I'm also wondering what they're trying to distract us from, because this is a pretty big news story. What are they trying to distract us from? Of not paying attention to something over here while we talk about Tupac Shakur over here. So keep that in mind. All right, everybody, I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are in this world. Remember, every single day is a gift. Use your time wisely. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.